What's up, crypto kids, blockchain profit seekers, my friends? How y'all doing today? Today I'm coming at you from, I don't know how to pronounce this, Repay, however you want to say it. This is a very cool tomb fork, and it's got a couple things that are different, and it's cross-chain, and it's been out for a while. It's working, and it's extremely cross-chain. I mean, if you come over here, you can bridge your stuff around. Here's bridge, takes you straight to any swap, but they are deployed currently on BNB, AVAX, Phantom, Solid, and now Matic. And every single one of these is above peg, and they got a couple unique features that I really like that I actually called for in the past, but no one ever implemented. And here it is implemented, and it seems to be working. Now, everything I talk about on this channel, pretty risky, right? We're in crypto. You know, things can go sideways. Things can go south. Do this at your own risk. This is simple, please, for, entertainment purposes. Sit back and watch. I am not telling you to get into any of this stuff. So there we go. Disclaimers out of the way. Let's move forward. Repay is pretty cool and been around for just a little bit now, but they just keep getting bigger and bigger. And shouts out to Passive Income Show, who doesn't actually do his show anymore, but a good friend of mine, and I like him quite a bit. And he brought this to me saying, hey, check this out. This is on BuySwap. They got an integration here. So I started looking into it, and I just kept getting deeper and deeper into it. And I got to admit, I really like what I see. It's basically the same as other tomb forks with a slight twist, and that twist is what's going to keep this thing above peg in my estimation. But we never know for sure. This is pretty cutting edge, so obviously fairly risky, right? Let's head over the docs really quick. Ripae Finance was created by a team of crypto lovers. The goal is to create a real dynamic protocol that is sincere alternative to the offerings of today. This sincerity will help to expand on the Repay universe by creating partners and expand on the Ripae Finance, where other meme protocols would have a hard time gathering backing. The ultimate goal is to create a cross-chain algorithmic stable coin that will be used on multiple chains in parallel as a way of transferring funds between different parts of the Cryptoverse. We are avid cow lovers. Shh, don't tell anyone. What does that mean? It means they like beefy, they like auto compounding, and all that good stuff. And on each chain, they have integrated some different tokens from, that are native to each chain. And I think that's pretty cool. Shows a lot of time, a lot of research, and a solid understanding of what's going on in this, crypto space. So, they show they're on Solid, they're on Avalanche, they're on Phantom, they're on all these different chains. So how did this work? They have, let's go to the token, right? So the token, that would be the share token. And the share token is the same share token across all platforms. So what is different is the individual token that is staked, that is pegged to each individual crypto, right? For instance, the crypto pegged to Phantom, the crypto pegged to Matic, the crypto pegged to Avalanche. Those are independent, and those are, of their own thing. But the share token, which in this is PAE, that token is the one that's a little more, what we want to keep an eye on, right? We wouldn't want them to have a separate allotment or, unlimited release on every single chain. That would not be very smart, right? So PAE, that's the main token for, the share token. Let's read about that one real quick. PAE, Repay Cross-Chain Share Token, is the heart of the operation. PAE has a current total supply of 1 million tokens across all chains. These are pre-minted and under a time lock. Pretty cool. 170,000 of these will be rewarded to liquidity providers during the first 365 days on Phantom. 170,000 of these will be rewarded to liquidity providers first 365 days on Avalanche. The rest of the protocol-specific share will be held in a time lock and transferred to each new chain that Repay launches on. By owning PAE, you will not only own a piece of Repay Finance, but you will also get a part in its successes by minting fresh native chain pegged tokens. And what's cool about this is like once you have these PAE, you can ship it around as you wish and, you know, drop it in over on whatever chain you want, whatever chain is paying really well, or whatever one is newest, or whatever you want to gather the most, right? So a few different ways to come into these protocols, right? Let's go over to Phantom really quick. Come over to Phantom. I do have some capital deployed here on Phantom. It's going to ask us to switch. We're going to say yes, so you can do all your switching right from there. Pretty nice. And then, you know, okay, so we're over here on Repay, and currently the PAE token is at $36.18. It kind of floats around in that range, right? And what you see here is the current price of the pegged token, right, is 1.06 of Phantom, right? And so as long as that is above 1, the boardroom will be printing, right? So the boardroom here is called Bank, and printing out just fine, printing out currently at a nice 1,000 APR. The only place that's higher right now, I believe, is here on Matic, but you can skip around to the different chains and check out, you know, where they're at, right? Depending on what you want to grow. Now, what I generally do for these tomb forks is I like to not buy the share token at all. I like to earn the share token. So I usually get into the pool like this one here, the Phantom and the pegged to Phantom token. So it's good to get into these when the peg is somewhat close, right? 1.06, that's pretty good. So Phantom, a great place to deploy some capital right now. If we shift over here to the BNB side of things on this, you know, cross chain, you'll see the current price pretty good actually. This was a lot higher. So PBNB at 1.05. Excellent. That's fine. When it's way higher is when you want to be a little bit careful, right? Okay, so the two pools they have here are your PBNB and BNB, and that's all your PAE and BNB. They don't have a simple PBNB pool over here. Current APR 0.95, pretty nice, and that's on your PBNB and BNB. That's a great, you know, earning 1% a day almost on BNB, pretty nice, and the price is pretty good. I've seen this, you know, up to like 1.4, so this is not bad. And you can go through and see how close each one of these are. Like for instance, on the AVAX side, we're at 1.01 AVAX. Nice place to be. Good time to put in some AVAX here. You can go around to other chains. And some of these have been, you know, a lot higher. So like on Solid, the Solid token 1.01, all of them looking good, every single one above peg. So what makes this above peg, right? How do these work? For the most part, you know, we kind of know how most of these work. You come over, you get into the let's see, Repay, where are we at? Phantom. No, we don't want to switch to Phantom. Yeah, switch to Matic. Okay, it's nice you could do it all in-house there. Okay. So as long, see like here, we're at 2.6 Matic. I don't think that's a good time to get into this pool because it's not close. You want this to be like 1.1 or below, but none of these ever get below. So the way all these things work, right? Normally you got your P Matic, which is the coin pegged to Matic. Now, what is this over here? B Matic. And why is this earning? And why is it worth 5.82 Matic? You actually can't even get these right now. See, circulating supply is 0. So there's all that. $36 on this Matic token here. But like I was saying, putting into this Matic pool right now, even though it does have really high, because this is the newest one, it does have really high 3.85% daily. It's really high because this is the newest one. But the difference between that, you know, you could really lose your lunch. You know, if this thing settles down pretty quick, you could lose more than half your value and in permanent loss. That's a riskier pool. So, you know, kind of have to decide what you want to do there. Now, the one cool thing I really like about that, the Phantom side, which gives you a lot more earning potentials and looping possibilities, is if you go to the tellers here, we actually have this pool here, a pure P Phantom pool with nothing else in there but P Phantom. And then look here, OXD, they're partnering with OXD to take your staked OXD and earn from it here. And we can see what the percentage is there. So on OXD earning 1.33%, that OXD right now is extremely undervalued. So to me, there is just a lot of freaking great opportunity here. So what makes these all interesting? As I keep alluding to, your P token is pegged to Phantom. PAE, that's your share token. So this BFTM, that's showing that you can actually earn on, and look at this APR, and they have this on every one, 0.74, and I've seen this fluctuate around to where it was like above 1%. So what we know is like, and I know this channel is not great for beginners. I assume that you already know what a seigniorage is. I assume you already know how to use your wallet. I assume you already know basically what a tomb fork does, right? So what is different about this than other tomb forks is when you go to this bond market, and currently they're not available. Wow, look, it is actually available. This is the first time I've seen B Phantom available. So this is the bond, right? And that bond is usually only available when you're below peg, so it means last epoch we must have ended below peg, because now you can come in and buy these bonds, which I'm going to go ahead and purchase some of these bonds. And what's interesting is like each one of these has a place for you to put the bond and earn from it. So people actually want to buy it, right? So when the peg goes below, when you buy the bonds, right, you buy the BFTM, every BFTM that you purchase burns a PFTM, helping this thing get back to peg, right? And the thing is, most people don't want to hold on to those bonds, right? No one wants to hold on to the bond. You want to ditch the bond as soon as you can, as soon as the peg comes back. And the only incentive for buying the bond was that you could redeem it for a little bit more if the peg ever came back. Not a huge incentive. Holding on to it was giving you nothing. Now, we're a bunch of Deegans. We want to earn, right? We want to earn right here. So you can earn currently right now 0.74 just by having the BFTM. Every single one of these has these, so you can stake the bond. Tomb Finance should have figured this out a long time ago and gave us a place to stake T-bonds. Would have kept them above peg, because we're earning from the T-bonds. It gives people a reason to hold on to them and not just sell them, not just ditch them instantly. Now, here's one thing I've noticed. Don't quote me on this. I don't know for a fact, but this thing, whenever those bonds aren't available, this goes a lot higher. This was like up near 2% at one point. Seen it most of the time above 1%. This is the first time I've seen it below 0.74%, and I believe it's because the bonds are actually available, which is rare. The bonds are, almost never available. All right, let's go back over to Matic real quick and buy us some of these. Price sure went up. I was trying to get that at 36. Always nice when you make a video and the price goes up. All right, so let's go ahead, and I should have some Matic over here. Switch to Matic. Let's grab us some of the bonds, right? We'll do 500 Matic worth of PAE. That will give us 8 of these things. Let's go ahead and take those. Except the price update went up. No problem. Okay, so we quickly and easily went over to QuickSwap. We're grabbing us some share tokens. And like I said, I usually don't recommend buying the share tokens, but because, I recommend earning those. But over here on, Matic, the price of the Matic the difference was way high, and because the APR is way huge, I'm hoping to drop in these share tokens and earn my Matic back in quick order, right? Okay, so we've got us some share tokens. They're fluctuating quite a bit, right? It was at 39 just a second ago, at 37 right now. Let's go over to the bank and stake those things. Max. Confirm. It's that quick and that easy. We will now be earning this APR of 1,473% on our PAE tokens. Pretty nice. and that will simply earn away, right, at this 1,473%. That's going to fluctuate, no problem. The price of the PAE is also going to fluctuate, and I'll be earning the Matic from the P-Matic from there. I think that they should really, on all of these, provide a place to stake that P-Matic the same way that they do on Phantom. And I think that really makes the Phantom side of things over here very interesting, that you have a single place to stake, just having this P-Matic, this PFTM pool, earning this APR of 0.67. I think it's pretty awesome. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go ahead and buy some of those bonds, right? I'm going to go ahead and get into this BFTM and start earning on that side of things too. And yeah, why not? So anyway, just wanted to bring you this opportunity. Having this place where you can earn from the bond, I think, is a huge game changer, and we will see. We will certainly see. So anyway, there's all that. Plenty of mad opportunities to make massive amounts of money in this down market. You just got to find them, and I don't think we're going to stay all that down for all that long, but not really the point of this video. Like, subscribe, all that jazz. Crypto is going to catch you guys on the flip. Hope you're having a hell of a great day. Hope you got mad profits falling in your lap. Hope you got lots of shining, gleaming lights of hope in this, bearish swing phase. So catch you on the next one, guys. I'm out.